Hey everybody, what's going on? So, as you all know, I do like Star Trek Online. And one thing I'm showing you here is one of the settings. Because the first little tick on my list of what makes a good MMO is the setting/IP that is used. Some of my favorite IPs are Star Wars and Star Trek. And that's why I like this one a lot more than most other games. And as you can see, here's my ship. And the cool thing is, in the Star Trek universe, and this is the universe before Spock went back in time, got chased by Nero, the new movie franchise. The Galaxy class ship, which I am the Dreadnought class of the ship class, and this was the ship that Riker used. And I believe it was the last episode of Next Generation, where all the Enterprises met together and they had to stop some rift from forming. Well, as you know, in Next Generation, especially in Season 1, because I'm watching through that right now, they do this a lot. Separate the saucer. Now, to be able to have that on my ship is fantastic. Like, just the little touches they do in this game that make you feel more like a captain of a starship. You know, another one I'm going to say, besides this right here, because this is a special thing for this pack that I bought, which we'll talk about later on in the item shop, or free-to-play stuff, is the saucer separation. So not all Galaxy-class ships can do this. You have to buy the pack or buy the ship separately in the cash shop to get it. But one thing I'm going to point out real quick is we are at Earth Space Dock. That's what this is. That is Earth. Now, everything in here is, at least around me, and mostly right over here where my mouse is players. Now, if you're inside Space Dock, you come over there. If you're coming into the system, you come from over here. And you can fly your ship, captain it, pilot it. Now, the cool thing is, which we're going to show you here in a second, we can visit the shuttle bridge and explore the actual ship that we have. But before I do that, I want to make the saucer come back and dock, because I like watching this. And bam. Now, as you see while looking at this, you can see all the little windows everywhere. You can see my NCC 93580 is the ship number, and then you have USS Ortega, the ship name. This right here changes whenever you get a new ship. And another cool thing is you can customize each ship that you get. So right now I'm a Galaxy class. Well, this set of Galaxy class ships that I have 3 variants, and you can mix and match them. So you have your nacelles, you have your body, you have your neck, you have the saucer, and I think that's everything. Struts, that's the other thing, these struts here. All that changes. Then you have interiors, which we'll show you here in a second, and then you have your textures for your ship. I have this darker texture because I like it, because it goes well with the color that I picked for my offset, which you have patterns you can put on top of your ship. Well, I picked the simple one with an outline of everything. Hence is why you see these outlines here, right along here. Now, I like that on this, but you get to customize everything together. This is one thing that why I am more biased about, I want to say not Crytek, but crap. Oh, right now it's Perfect World, but I can't remember the studio. Crap, now, makes me sad right now. But when we come back to the interior, I will tell you the studio. Alright everybody, we're back, and I am an idiot. It is cryptic. I don't know why I'm just like forgetting everything. But this is my bridge, and you know what's funny? This bridge is the same bridge for the Enterprise. Now you got your stations here, your pilot and co-pilot, your first officer, then your, I guess they would be counselor. Then you have a person there, and then back up here, We got person here, person there, and person there. Now, here's the cool thing. If that person... Well, I won't say if that person, but if I'd have all of my officer slots filled, that science officer would be one of my bridge crew. But everybody else up here is a bridge crew. Besides that science officer, too. Because I'm missing 2 slots. So, these are all my bridge crew. These are the people that go with me on away teams. Now, other cool thing we can do is, I believe this is the right way. Let's see. Nope, wrong one. They have turbo lifts all over this. Oh, what do you call it? Bridge. And I'm getting lost now. Oh, there it is. See, I went this way instead of coming through here. There it is. And then we have, well, my captain's lounge. I can access the library files. And then track duty officers. I got my chair. I got my fish tank. And I believe, what is this? This is my bank. I can access that. And I can do something else here too. Set up trophies. So, let's put a ship up here. Let's put Defiant, because I like my Defiant. Alright. Exit that. We're going to set up another one. Shelf 2. Ships. We'll put a Galaxy. There we go. See? Customize my bridge. These little touches in here are cool. Now, here's the other cool thing. I'm going to leave this, and we're going to come back out here. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to see something cool. So, we're in turbo lift. Alright, this is where everybody comes through, and we're going to go crew deck. Yes, you got a little loading screen, but the loading screen isn't that long. And then guess what? Let's pull up this map. This map here is my crew area. So we're going to come this way and check out this room over here. They see I got a large interior. That's the one I picked. And then I have the interior for the Justice bridge pack, I believe it is. Which is the Enterprise bridge pack for the Galaxy class. You can come in here. This is my sick bay, I believe. And yeah, this is all sick bay here. I didn't even talk to the doctor. Assemble some stuff. Now, I just saw medical assignments. I'm wanting to show this to you. Well, as a captain, a commander of your own vessel, you have a crew. Well, here's my crew here that I have active. I have 72 people for multiple different things. Now, in here we can find them assignment. We can view the ones that I completed. We have building. Come back over the roster. We can have certain ones activated for different abilities in space. Certain ones activated for different abilities on ground. There's a sick bay. There's a brig. There's passengers, which I didn't know I had a bunch of them. And then we got cargo hold. And then here's how you build stuff. You just select what you want. Oh, hey, let's... cannons. There we go. Alright, we want to build a cannon. Confirm. I don't have this item, so let's go here. Okay, we're going to use this person to build that task. It's going to take 5 more seconds to build. And as they build it, collect results. Alright, so we're going to go... Can I build this? Yeah, I can build this, and let's select somebody different. Oh, no matter what, both these have plus 15. So you're micromanaging your crew to tell them what you want them to do. Okay, start that task. 5 minutes from now, they will finish building that anti-proton dual cannons Mark 2 accuracy, crit damage, and penetration. Well, see, and it shows me right here in progress. This whole aspect of this right here is what just blows my mind really when playing this. You don't only have to run around and do missions because they just increase the level cap. Well, I could go level up, or I can level up this stuff here, which, like, you have all of this. You have recruitment, development, trade, colonial, medical, espionage, exploration, military, engineering, science, and diplomatic. Well, I have rank 1 in that, science, engineering, trade, development, and recruitment. I'm currently trying to get my military, exploration, espionage, and medical, and colonial up. So, to do that, let's come here. Alright. These are the assignments I did right before I stopped. So we're going to view results. If it's white text on your bridge officer, that means it's neither negative or positive. You have green, which is positive, and blue is even more positive. So we're going to collect that result. Let's see if I get any here that are negative. So far I don't. And these are all things I'll show you how you can start in a minute. I have nothing right now that, you know, was very bad. Let's come down here to espionage. What am I missing? A prisoner. I don't have a prisoner. Well, crap. Can I get one? No, because I don't have any. So I can't do that assignment. Let's see. We can do this one. So, green, green, blue. That's why it's plus 10 to green and blue, and it's just green. So, let's go to select. See if we can find anything else here. All of my crew. Yep. He's the best one. But, yeah, because that's her. And that's him. So, yeah, he's the best one. So, we'll begin assignment. Do this one too. Just begin. Any of them that you complete, you just begin. And when you begin, one thing I have not shown you yet or explained, you have stats here. You have these improve and not, what is the word? Take off from different aspects of the game. So critical success is 19%, success rate 69, not bad. Failure is 12%, disasters 2. Well, I don't want a disaster because then people die. So, we're going to begin that one too. Asteroid mining. Disaster now is 3% because they're out in the field instead of on the ship. If there's any more. Trade. There's no chance of death here, but the failure rate has gone up. And some of these you need to have certain items. And let's see, what is this? 5 provisions. Go to Replicator. Come down to Provisions. Each one costs 150 energy credits, which is this right here. So we're going to replicate. We need 5. $750, not bad. And I don't want to talk to you. Come down here. Everybody's in green, so we do that. Okay, so that is my assignments that I have out right now. Everything's in progress. They're all out on ships, and they're doing different things. In 5 hours, roughly 6 hours, less than an hour, 3 hours, you know, you get time limits on everything. That one thing just brings me into everything with this. And we can continue walking around here if you wanted to see the different aspects of the ship. I'm actually going to see... Actually, I haven't been through this all the way because I normally am questing around or flying through different sectors of space to get different crew missions to level up my crew. And here is where Guinan would be if this is the Enterprise, but it's I won't say observation deck, but the bar-like area where everybody gets together with. And other thing to note, you can customize. Let's see, yeah. You can customize your outfits. This is mine is Star Trek Next Generation film top, series bottoms, and the Mirror Universe from the original series belt. And they have multiple different hair choices. And you can even show your rank and stuff, which I haven't been doing, I don't think, on my uniform. But, like, everything in here. You have people just working throughout the whole ship. I believe there's one other place, and we'll run back and take the turbo lift. And I'll show you engineering, because engineering is a cool thing. I am super excited about engineering on every ship I go to. Don't know what this one is, though. Oh, another... Is that one of my ships? Is that one of my ships? I think it was. Okay, let's go down to engineering, and that'll be the last of the interiors I show you. I hope this turbo lift works, though. Nope, I gotta go back to the normal one. So, to save on memory and space for the game, the developers have made it so there's only a few turbo lifts that work. And you just gotta get to the ones that actually work, which are these little circles there. Which, that ain't bad because it makes you feel the size of the ship, in my opinion. Alright, we will go to engineering. This is the last area I'm going to show you on here because this one's kind of big. So, engineering is rather big. And we got your science lab, we got the transporter room, and then the engineering. So, we're going to make a big loop, and then we will show you sector space. Because you've already seen pretty much what there is to see inside solar systems. And you have, what you'll see in a minute, pretty much exactly what you would want to see. Oh, hey, look, guys. Operations officer here. I can literally pick my shuttle or my fighter craft and it'll beam me to it. I don't want to do that because I don't want to leave the ship. But that's how you can leave your interior into your, normal part of the ship. Leave your exterior into a little ship and do certain missions that require shuttles only, which I believe, or you used to. I can't guarantee it, but you used to be able to get. Look at that! Oh yeah, doesn't this look familiar? But you used to be able to get different shuttles for free. But since they went free to play, most of them are buy. But I think as you level up, you get free ones still, and just the fact that this is so awesome running around this again. It's been a while since I explored any of my interiors. But besides Galaxy class ships, which are cruisers, and here is the science lab, or engineering lab, my bad. Besides having all of the interiors of the cruisers, which there's a lot of different interiors for that, you have tactical escorts, like the Defiant, which I used to fly solely on only those, because I love being cannon boats. Besides, you died really quickly. That was the one downfall. Besides that, it was like the best thing for me to use to run. And then I slowly started getting into these cruisers, and then you have, besides that, you have science vessels, which are really fun to play as well. Let's see what got completed. Nope, nothing yet. Okay. So this is the interiors, and when we come back, I will show you sector space and what else there is to like suck you into the setting and the universe of this game. Because what was mentioned, I will say, in the first of the new Star Trek movies about Remus and Romulus being destroyed by a supernova, well, it did happen. And there's a lot of other well-known locations out there. And we'll see a couple of those. And we'll be back with that. Alright, so we're getting ready to leave sector space, or leave this section of space. And whenever you go to do that, you get this cool little thing, which I want to show you. Without it, it's not fun. Bam! Look at that. And now we're in sector space. And as you see, there's a lot of ships, because a lot of people go to Earth Space Dock. And one thing I want to show you, this is your first 3 sectors of sector space. You have Vulcan Sector, Orion Sector, and Risa Sector. Little thing to state is, a lot of people might know Risa as the vacation planet. And then Vulcan, well, you should know that because Spock is from Vulcan. Now, I'm going to click over here to Galaxy Map. I want you to see this. So, this is the Alpha Quadrant, right in here. And I believe it's that right here is the Delta Quadrant, if I remember right. Or not Delta, like Gamma. And then... okay, so that's Alpha and Beta. And then here is the Delta. This is where Voyager was stuck at. And that connects over here in this area. Now, one thing I will point out, you have Regulus in here. You have Briar Patch. Let's see. Where is it? Cunis is right there. Oh, what other ones we got? Here's the Gamma Quadrant. And then DS9, which is right over here. Cardassia. Bajor's right next to DS9. You got a lot of known places. And then Romulus is up there, north of the Federation territory. And I believe new Romulus is down here. So this is where Spock and Nero got sucked into the what is that? The black hole. Whenever the star exploded, and Spock tried to stop it, and crap went to crap, and then they ended up back in time in a different universe. So I guess I'm gonna show you how far do I gotta go down. We're gonna go down to Sirius Block here. There we go. We're gonna show you traveling through Sector Block, and we will end it at DS9. So you're not like the only ship running around here, which in most MMOs, you know, you're not the only vessel or your only player running around. But here, you really get the feeling that there's other people, because all this people, it's just constantly. And if you want to get more space-like, you can have it like this. What sector space is supposed to resemble is warp speed. And then I can even go transwarp as well. And I'm actually turning... yeah, I believe this is the right area. And loading times, like I said earlier, aren't that bad because of one thing. The game patches as you load, and I love that. So, go to DS9. I love going to DS9. It's one of my favorite areas in the game. And you have 3 playable races. Or 3 playable factions. Races are a different thing because there's a lot of them. And then there's aliens as well, which is complete customization. So you have Federation, the Romulan Empire, and the Klingon Empire. Those are the 3 factions. Federation has all your Federation groups that you would expect. Humans, Vulcans, there's Ferengis, I believe. You can buy, or you can unlock Klingons after playing so much on the Klingon side. There's a couple other races I can't think of right now. Klingons, you have Klingon, you have Orion. There's a big, like this big, I think it's like a animal, like a lot of fur race. I don't know what they're called, but then on the Romulan side, you have Romulans. And I believe you can make a Reman up as well, but I'm not totally for sure. I mainly stick with the main race as who I play as. Minus, I think it's this guy or my other guy. I have a guy from back when the game first launched that I do not play at all, but I still have for some odd reason. I haven't got rid of them all, but he's an alien. I think this one I'm playing as is a human. So let's approach DS9. So, cool thing. As soon as it loads and exit warp. You exit warp. Whenever you enter a system, you exit warp. Whenever you leave a system, you enter warp. And let's see if I can... Okay, so I think the wormhole is over here. As people initiate the mission to go into the wormhole, you'll see it open up. But you get to see the scale right here. Not now. I don't want to dock yet. But you get to see the scale. Also, I want to show off. see if it shows it opening. I don't think it does. Well, this ship, the special thing about it is a carrier. One of the few carriers that the Federation has that's an actual Federation ship. There are 2 other ones that you have to buy in the C-store that are not carriers. Or that are carriers, but they're with different factions. But what I am doing here is I have these little fighters. Type 8 shuttles. They're my pets. They are 6 crafts that level up 5 times and get stronger as they level up. And as you see, they're circling around me, so I got them to defend. And you can also make them attack, make them intercept. Here's the cool thing though. I'm gonna launch my other half. So with this, normally when the saucer separates, you want it to, how do I put this, keep the civilian population safe on your ship. Well, I can send my fighters to defend that, and that'll circle around and attack, so everything will attack at once. And it just, the things that this game does to draw you in is amazing. But with that being said, I'm going to end it, and I hope you liked the setting / IP part of my list of MMO stuff for the Star Trek. Next, we're going to move on to one of my other MMOs. I can't tell you what it is yet because I don't decide it. I want to get this one out of the way because I love this ship, and oh my god, I'm having so much fun playing. But this, like, as you see me geeking out about this and why the setting for this is amazing, I think you might be able to pick up why I like this. One also thing to note is the fact that I am in space majority of the time. I don't have to get forced onto ground missions is another thing of the setting that I love about this. I don't like playing ground combat. I like space combat. That's why I like Galaxies so much, which I really wish I could record and show you the original format of Galaxies, because oh, that would be so much fun. But now I just remembered I can't show you that. Which, and if you knew me in that game, I was in space all the time. All the time. I barely ended up on ground, only when I had to do stuff. And the only time I maxed out my character on ground is when I went back to play it before it shut down and whatnot, but that's a different story. So, also you can note, you can see the size differences of the ships. The bigger ships are usually the cruisers. That weird looking thing that's blue in front of me is a carrier. There's a white one there as well. Then I believe in there's escorts, but you can't really tell because, well, they're so small. Escorts are the smallest ships in the game. Oh my goodness, besides shuttles and fighters, but that's a different story. But don't forget to like, favorite, share, and comment. Peace out, everybody.